Today's deck idea is to be drawing extra cards every single turn, all while forcing the opponent to discard cards from their hand, leading to some pretty toxic wins. That's right, we're calling today's deck Draw Discard, and that's because all of our win cons here today try to win the game through some sort of card advantage or extra card draw. At the same time, we peppered in a little bit of hand hate and discarding effects to create this big gap in card advantage in the late game that the opponent's not going to be able to really come back from. Some of those win cons today being obvious ones like Teferi, this one obviously getting bigger over time, as well as the spirits that it creates getting bigger over time, hopefully smashing the opponent's face in. And then we've also got the Puppeteer, which can deal damage every time we're drawing extra cards. And then we've also got Fairy Vandal, which gets bigger over time every time we're drawing extra cards as well. Those are just some of our win cons. Obviously, Invoke Despair is always going to be a fantastic win con, but we've got great card advantage things too, like Kaito as well as Phyrexia and Arena to draw us these extra cards. We've also got a new card, Surgical Skull Bomb, which can bounce targets back to the opponent's hand, as well as drawing us cards when we do so, which kind of slows up the tempo of the game in our favor and giving us that extra card advantage. Discarding effects, we've got things like Pilfer and Liliana to just create this, like I said, just pepper in a little bit of hand hate to just get that gap between card advantage way too big for the opponent to come back from. And the rest of the deck has a little bit of pieces here and there for some control, but it's been a lot of fun, man. This one was actually pretty solid. I actually feel like this one could be a bit competitive, so I hope you enjoy this one. If you guys are new here though and you guys don't know, we do post videos 5 days a week, so if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out so much and I greatly appreciate it. But enjoy the video today, guys, and we'll see you guys back here at the end. Peace out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Dimir and we're revolving around just drawing cards, man. Drawing cards is going to be our win con with things like Teferi, and we're really going to be putting the hurt on the opponent too with some discarding effects, because while we're drawing cards, we're hoping to make the opponent have to discard cards every turn, which is an unfair advantage in our end, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully it pans out for us. But we got mono red potentially up first, and it is mono red. Gotta take that, right? I think so. The Pilfer is gonna be the trickiest card for me because the Pilfer is that one card that can win you the game single-handedly if you take the right card at the right time. So I'm hoping that we can get the job done with that. Let's go ahead and get down the Liliana here. Strangle does hit Planeswalkers, so we are going to lose Liliana here, but let's go ahead and take out the Devastator while we're at it.
I've always hated
Alright, they're up to 3 mana. Nowhere near being able to cast the big stuff here. Let's get down a Kaito, and we'll also get down a Surgical Bomb here. And we're good to go. Love it. All right, we've got a really good hand here. We've got a lot of card draw. We got Invoke Despair. We've got Teferi. Kaito's going to be drawing us cards. We're in a really good spot, but we just don't know what these 2 cards in hand for the opponent is. Could be some burn spells. They did just highlight the 1/1 as a potential here. Okay. I think I'm going to get this down and then draw a card. Nice. We get a land, which means we're in the realm of Teferi now. The opponent's looking at the Puppeteer like they want to do something to it, but we'll see. Nope, it's a Strangle for the Kaito. All right.
time to go.
All right. All right, we're gonna go with the Teferi here, and I am gonna go right away with the card draw. It's 2 more damage. All right, so they're at 4 mana, about to be 5 potentially here, which means the Might Stone Weak Stone comes down and minuses 5/5 on the Puppeteer, I would imagine. But if they didn't hit their land drop, they're in a lot more trouble than that. So hopefully that's the case. You can make this a little easy on us. Nice. They get a Koth. Koth can deal 4 damage though to the Puppeteer, which is probably what they're gonna do. No, they just go for a Mountain. Maybe that means they have a Strangle. or some sort of 1 mana burn spell for the puppeteer. Why would you leave the puppeteer alive? That's my thing. That's what I'm wondering. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus that. Yeah, so this is definitely lethal. All right, let's end the game. Let us end the game. GG's, my friend. Unfortunately, mono red, you know, big red is just not enough to get the job done against us. They're a bit too slow. They let us set up a little too fast, and that'll do it. GG's. Clean victory to kick things off. Love it. Feels pretty good. All right, that was an amazing first game, but I wonder how we match up against mono black. That's what I'm most curious about, because that's the matchup I've been seeing the most today. It's the deck that's been, you know, destroying me the most too, is mono black lately. So I'm hoping we get to showcase this thing against some of that. I'm sure we will. This opponent does seem like they might be running that right now. So got a skull bomb early, nice and early on the skull bomb, and it's mono red. Okay, not exactly what I thought was going to be the case. I did not know we were going to see much mono red here. All right, pass the turn. I'm going to flash in the Fairy Vandal here, which could get hit with some sort of burn mechanic, but I'm okay with that. All right, Fairy Vandal in. We take 1 damage. And I'm going to probably send in Kaito here, drawing a card, or... What do we do? There's so many options here. Bouncing this back to their hand to draw a card. I mean, there's so many things. I'm going to do that. Let's bounce this back to their hand, because that makes us big enough to block this if it comes down again. Will be a 2/3. And then it sets them back another turn because they have to cast it again, and so on and so forth. So I think that's fine. I don't love it, but it's fine. Brotherhood's End. Did not expect that in a mono red deck, but okay. Let's get this in. Flash in the Fairy Vandal again. Kind of do a little rinse repeat session here. This is tough, man. This is tough. They're looking at the Skull Bomb like they want to do something to it. Maybe they're going to do another Brotherhood's End on it. That'd be kind of silly, I think, right? Because I could, in response, just sack it. Is that what I want to do, though? I think I'm going to let it go so I can get this down. Yeah, let it go. All right, we're kind of winning this race right now, which is kind of strange. All right, let's get down to Kaito. I don't know what the... Oh, no. Did I misclick? Oh, I just misclicked. I was looking up here when I clicked. I'm so used to clicking. Oh, geez. Oh, well. We created a 1/1. Can't be blocked, but we can block, so I guess that's kind of nice. All right, didn't expect to see this come down. A 3/3 with haste. Creatures you control have haste, have create a tap treasure token. All right. We'll eat the 3 for now. Cannot believe I didn't draw a card there. That was such a mistake. Okay, well, we do get the Invoke Despair, which is nice. Takes out the Dragon's Lash. All right, and we attack in. Taking them to 12, we draw a card. I really would like to see a Shieldred. Shieldred against mono red is the best because of the life gain that it brings us, you know? So it's like, that's the card I really want to see. Pilfer. We got a good Pilfer next turn, I think. They've got so much mana to work with here, though. I'm going to see what's going on here. They're going to attack Kaito, which is fine. Or they're going to just Obliterating Bolt it. Either way, that's resources being used on Kaito and not my face, so definitely we'll take it. And a hasty 1/2 with the Swift Spear. All right, this is the mono red I'm used to seeing. That's a good card. That's a really good card. Because now, every time we draw an extra card, we're gaining life and dealing damage. So, we'll drop that down, and we'll go ahead and take a look at their hand. Oh, yeah. Taking that out for sure. That is for sure. No attacks. We're going to go and lead back blocks now. We know what they're up to now. They've got the Mechanized Warfare. They can't play a second Excavator, which is great. And we'll probably just chump block this Swift Spear. That was an accident. Accidents were made on both ends. Now I don't feel as dumb. I still can't believe I made the ninja, but it's all good. I think I'm gonna allow this. Well, no, I can jump block. Well, that's gonna give him a card. Yeah, let's allow it. I don't want to give him any cards. All right. Let's go with a couple arenas here. Or actually, we'll probably do the abandoned mire and try to find ourselves a shieldred. That might be pretty good. Because if we do double arena, it doesn't help us out. It's only whenever we draw our second card for that turn. So we'll just do the one arena for now so we don't take too much damage. Pass the turn. Let's see what they do here. All right, Mishra's Foundry comes down. The other one has summoning sickness, so it'd be a mistake for them to, you know, try to bring it down. Plus, it'll come in tapped. All right, they do a full send here. Let's just do that. And then let's hope their top deck here isn't great. They get to choose out of 2 cards. Squee, that's pretty good, actually. All right, they get a Squee. But they choose to play out the Excavator. Okay, gonna pull this off real quick. Shieldred, no. Fairy Vandal, though. Guess that's something. That's not bad either. That's also not bad. All right, we're gonna go here. We'll take out the Excavator in a very clean and efficient way. And then we have this for the Squee when it comes down, right? And the Mishra's Foundry hits us for 2. Or do we... I'm just debating on whether or not we should attack into the opponent here for 4, taking him down to 6. And then 2 more to be 8. And Fairy Vandal, that's... Yeah, I think we should attack here. Well, actually, no, there's too many variables here. All right, let's pass the turn. Pass the turn. All right, Squee comes down. They activate one of the Mishra's Foundries, which we expected. We make them sacrifice the Squee. It's too late. You can't do it now. All right, so then they bring down the Mishra's Foundry for 2 damage, but it does 3 because it's... Is this an artifact? Yeah, it's an artifact, so it does 3 damage. Got to keep that in mind. Let's see where they take this damage, though. Are they going to take it to Liliana, or are they going to take it to my face? What are they doing? All right, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they know how those work, but okay. Anyways, GG's, we'll take it. We will take it. We were going to win that game regardless. We had extra cards coming our way with the Phyrexian Arena, more life gain, attack through with a bigger Fairy Vandal and stuff. So this game was as good as over. So GG. All right, that was good. Mono red, man. I don't know what the heck was going on there. I made my mistake. They made plenty of mistakes. I don't know what was the Mishra Foundry deal with them. They kept on bringing it down incorrectly. I don't know. I don't know. Opponent goes first. We're sitting on a mono black hand right now, which is not terrible, but it's like, is it what we want? I guess it's fine. All right, we're really hoping for a blue source because this is actually a game changer against control. All right, let's get into their hand and see what's going on here. Or not. Let's get it countered. Either way, gets a card out of their hand. A card that I probably would have taken was Syncopate, so that works. And we do get another land here, which is great news for us, but we don't get a spell to play this turn, which is a bummer. All right, I'm going to flash in the Fairy Vandal here. And what I'm trying to do really is I'm trying to get them to bite on some sort of counter magic so I can get down the Phyrexian Arena. The Phyrexian Arena coming down is going to be an absolute game changer. Nice, they actually bid on that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. All right, now we got the game changer of all this extra card advantage, which if you're going against control is pretty important. And let's go ahead and get into their hand again. More counters. Fun stuff. All right, so what do we want to get countered here? We've already shown that we can get the Fairy Vandal countered if we so choose. But I don't love that because of how much mana they have right now. Maybe we try it now and then, yeah, let's try it now. And hopefully they counter it. They don't. Bummer. Okay, that's a mistake. Bummer. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, having the Fairy Vandal down right now is really great because it's a fantastic threat.
I hope you're ready to lose.
All right, let's take that out. They create a 2/2 in response, of course.
May your blade strike true.
Let's draw an extra card this turn. Shieldred, okay. And the 2/2 comes through. And they play Blue Sun's Twilight. Wow, okay. Didn't expect that. I'll take it though, sure. That leaves me an opening here. What do I want to do with this opening? 3 and 3. Do I want to go Liliana and a Kaito? Maybe that seems pretty fun. That seems pretty fun. Teferi. If I create a 2/2 with Teferi, it can block here, but it's probably gonna get. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I love that. Yeah, I think I like this the most. I think I like getting down Kaito here. Create the Ninja. And the Liliana. And Liliana minus, they're going to sack the Fairy Vandal and an attack through for the 2/2. If I plus it, I like that better. I like that a lot better.
You won't be outsmarting me.
In a control matchup, the more discarding I can get the opponent to do, the better here. And they have Farewell as an option in their deck. That's not good. Let's hope they don't get to 6 mana anytime soon. All right, we allow this.
You picked a fight with the wrong necromancer.
Drawing more cards. Forcing the opponent to discard cards. Huge value.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Yeah. All right, and I think we get Teferi down right now. It's probably going to get countered if I had to guess. Let's attack first here. All right, let's try to get this down. And it sticks? No, no way. No way. Look, oh, it's Devious Cover-Up. Unfortunate. Okay, Devious Cover-Up hits us. They exile it. All right, it's fine. We're going to go for another card draw here. All right, 3 cards to 3 cards. They get their Teferi down though. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. They create a 2/2 off of it, and Kaito dies. Liliana stays. I was gonna say that's a pretty interesting choice. All right, they take Liliana out.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Ooh, Pilfer is good. Pilfer's so good here. Okay, let's create the 2/2.
As a puzzle. I'm going to solve it. Who's that handsome devil?
I kind of want to just leave back blocks here. Let's go Pilfer first. Let's see what's going on in their hand. All right, Syncopate or the Farewell. I can play around the Syncopate. All right, let's draw a card.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Let's do that. All right. Do we attack actually into here? No, I have to leave blocks back. We got to give him a card draw here, which is unfortunate. I do have Shieldred's Edict though, which can kill the Teferi next turn. Let's see what they do here. Are they drawing a card? They are. Okay. All right. I do feel like maybe I didn't play this one as optimally as I could have, but we'll see. All right. They get the Kaito off the board. And they send the 4/4 to the Teferi. Smart. All right.
Big deal. I'll try again later.
Some cards. Ooh, that's a hit. That's a hit and a half. Okay, this is good because I have the Edict, right? Which they're going to try to counter. And then I will use the Invoke Despair in response. All right. Sacrifice the Planeswalker. Excuse me, my allergies, guys, are going nuts. All right, they're counting the mana for the Syncopate. Do they even have enough? 3, 4, 5. They let it go. All right. Let's see. Let's see if this hits. We'll be seeing ya. All right. These both get pumped up. Let's draw a card. Oh, and it's a bounce spell. Shoot. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I am at 7 loyalty though, so we are okay. We're not going to get ran over by these creatures. Mightstone, Weakstone. A little bit of card draw brings the Fairy Vandal to a 3 power. And some extra mana. Excuse me. Another Phyrexian Arena, huh? Okay. They are essentially tapped out here, so this is a really good turn for us potentially. Okay, so we definitely want to get the Invoke Despair, right? So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left over. I kind of want to go another Phyrexian Arena here. If I create a 2/2, that makes both of these 2/2. This hits for 1. We draw 2 cards, bringing these both to 4/4s. And then they sack this. This could go over the top and end up killing. Okay, so I don't think I can create a 2/2 here because they could save their Fairy Vandal and kill the Teferi in response. So instead, we'll draw a card. All right.
I am here to learn.
Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous, guys. I'm a bit nervous. All right, we got some great creatures in hand here. Teferi goes to 7. And it's, oh, what a card. What a card.
Not the war.
All right, we're taking 3. Man, control matchups are the worst. So drawn out. So, so tough to play against. Another Invoke Despair, though. It's pretty clutch. All right. We gotta get some life gain going here, right? So let's try to get the Shieldred in first. All right, they draw a card. That sync. Oh, devious cover up. Really? Oh. All right. Well, that leaves me with the Puppeteer, and then I know I can play the Kaito as well. All right.
I won't let Kamigawa film. There's no secret I can't uncover.
All right, we're taking 3 in the air. We're gaining 2 and dealing 2 though every time we draw now. Oh, this is gonna be really tricky. They could actually crew up the Bank Buster here and deal 4, putting me in a tight spot. All right, they don't do that though. They leave the Fairy Vandal for blocks. All right, so they could have probably won the game there in that spot somehow. I have to get this to hit and resolve, right? 1 card in hand that we don't know about. Gotta think hard about this one. Okay, is Teferi the call? Because Teferi gets hit with the counterspell, or I feel like this is gonna resolve, right? It's gotta resolve. It's gotta resolve. If it doesn't resolve, I got the Invoke Despair, so I guess that's a good. It's a good consolation, right? So they can syncopate for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Either way, none of that's too good for us. Okay, let's go ahead and draw a card then. Discard a card.
I know something.
All right, well, we have to draw a counter spell out anyways, right? So let's go ahead and draw the counter spell out for this. We have another one in hand, so let them counter it. It's all good. So be it. Counter away. Syncopate's finally out of hand. We don't have to worry too much about that. They only do it for 3? What? What are you doing? Hold on. Another syncopate. Okay, that was really strange. All right. No attacks, or should we attack? 3 to the face, 4, 5. Gosh, if they draw 1 extra card here, well, we should actually attack, huh? We should put some pressure on because we can't block anyways, right? We can't block anyways. Let's put the pressure on the opponent here. They may crew up the Bank Buster here. They eat it. Wow. Okay. I'm nervous though, guys. They could hit lethal here potentially. All they have to do really is attack me with the Fairy Vandal and draw a card to make it a 4. They don't. Wow, they missed it. They missed it. Okay. Coming down to this. Coming down to the wire. It's coming down to the wire. My own Phyrexian arenas, man. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. Ooh, Shieldred's nice. Shieldred might be the saving grace to this game here. We go down to 1. The opponent missed lethal a couple of times. I didn't exactly play this game extremely well either, though. I think we could have won this a little easier had I done a little bit better myself, but it's all good. It's all good. We get the Shieldred down, which is going to gain me a lot of life every time we draw cards. We attack into the opponent here. Well, actually, these... yeah, these triggered for this. Okay, let's attack into the opponent here. Do we have lethal? We possibly have lethal here. 4. No, we don't have lethal. There's no... well, actually, we do. We do. Invoke Despair is going to be full 6. There's no enchantments out there. Okay. Yeah, this is game. Wow. Close one, guys. This was a game and a half, but man, yeah, I'm not very happy with the way I played that. I'm sure there was misplays all over that game. I'm not really adept to control matchups or control decks myself, so I know I didn't play this optimally, but I did learn that maybe the Phyrexian arenas we got to be a little more careful with if we're going to be going into a long game like this. I do believe I made the right call early to play it because it was the game changer in having the card advantage against control, but in that late game scenario, not finding Shieldred, not finding the Puppeteer was problematic. So, but good game though, man. Good game. All right, we definitely have time for at least one more here, so let's give it a go and see what happens. See what happens. Opening hand, we got Fairy Vandal into Kaito, which is really, really good. Need another land though, so hopefully that comes down. Mono red going second. Yikes, this might be our first L here. We got a land though. We did get a land. Shivian Devastator, just a 1/1 Shivian, no worries there, that's fine. I can block it with the Fairy Vandal. Hopefully they expend their mana here on the turn before they attack. They do not. Wish me luck then, because this could definitely get burned out. It's definitely going to get burned out. Tough. I guess it played its part though. It played its part by, you know, getting them to expend a spell. Never mind. It did a great job. I'll take it. I will take it all day. Oh, that was the spell you're holding on to. Okay. sorcery speed. That's unfortunate. All right, we will play what? What do we play? What do we play? If we play Liliana in minus, deals combat damage to player. Sacrifice if you do proliferate. Dies and deals damage equal to the power to the entire. What do we do? What do we do? Maybe it's just Kaito and creating a 1/1 to block here. Great removal. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I don't love it, but everything I see here is kind of awkward because we go Liliana, we minus, they sack this, they just hit Liliana, it's dead. So Shieldred's Edict, they just sack this. So we'll wait and see what happens here. I like getting a body out here and then having a Planeswalker after the fact to still do things with. Shivian Devastator, sure. Alright. Now we got a much better Liliana here too with the minus because minusing with Liliana is going to get a much better creature off the field. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so now we have two Planeswalkers to choose from. They can kill either the Kaito or the Liliana, but they definitely aren't going to go to my face, I would imagine. I am surprised they took the Shivian out of the way, which means they probably have a burn spell here. So probably going to be a burn spell on one of the Planeswalkers. Okay. Or my face, and they're going to completely ignore it. Okay, they are going to completely ignore my Planeswalkers. Wow. Interesting.
Don't overthink things.
Land, okay. I have a kill spell ready to go. Ready to go on the Swift Spear. Let's see what we draw here, actually. Another land. I can't play Teferi and create a 2/2. It just isn't going to work. I'm going to pass a turn, and I have to play this spell. I have to. There's no way around it. I need to start gaining some life, though, so I need to either find a Puppeteer or a Shieldred ASAP. What? They just gave up? Are you kidding me? I did not expect them to give up so easily there, man. Yeah, they didn't even get to see this yet, which is crazy. They must have lands in their hand. I don't blame them if that's the case. All right, that game was pretty fast. I'm going to go one more time for you guys. I'm having too much fun, to be honest. I've been losing all day with some other builds that we've been trying, so it's nice to find a deck that's actually winning and doing really well. So I'm excited. We're going to play one more. All right, pass the turn. Fairy Vandal into Kaito is a perfect curve out. The opponent, though, is on Jund, and they do have something they could have played there. Right? There were some priority holds there. All right. That does hit. Wow, okay. Everything going pretty smooth at the moment. Drawing a card. Fairy Vandal getting a little farther away from being able to get killed so easily. You know, avoids burn spells a little bit better now. No play with fire. Fight rigging, okay. I can hit that with the Invoke Despair, which is clutch. Let's go ahead and get down Shieldred here. Attack in. Draw a card. Gain some life. Alright, we do need another black source if we're going to cast the Invoke Despair, so I'm rooting for that so we can take out the fight rigging. The opponent's probably going to get a 6-powered creature down. Yeah, there it is. So hopefully no Titan of Industry or something crazy. That's pretty crazy, actually. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. But so is this. This is also pretty good. All right, we kill at least one of these gnarly creatures. Their Nissa and their enchantments. We'll take it. And then we have a Liliana for this later. Let's just go ahead and... Let's create a chump blocker for this, because I don't want to have to block with either one of these, to be honest. I really don't want to have to block with either one. All right, so let the 8/8 come through. Hit the 1/1 for the chump. They're down to 3 mana. We've got 5. We're drawing cards like crazy. I like the odds here. I like the odds. There it is. Invoke Despair is broken, man. I'm sorry. I hate how good that card is. The fact that I just deleted their entire board on turn 3 with 1 card. Absurd. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it very much. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I mean, this one, what can I say? Like I said, it was actually a lot more competitive than I actually gave it credit for. This was actually a build that I put together a little bit quicker than most, and it just really gelled together right away, and I had a lot of fun with it. The idea of this deck was going to be another Esper Quasar deck, but I think narrowing it down to Dimir has been really, really helpful and successful. The mana is just a lot easier to hit. Things like Invoke Despair, obviously easier to hit. And I think it makes it for a much more competitive, more serious version of whatever that Quasar deck could have been. And I got to play some new cards today, which was cool. Phyrexia Arena and then the Skull Bomb, both 2 new cards I haven't had a chance to play yet, and I think are a lot of fun and pretty hard to deal with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for making it this far into the video. It helps out so much when you stick around. And lastly, huge shout out goes to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel. So I give a huge shout out at the end of every video to let them know just how much I appreciate everything they do for me, man. If you're part of the Mardu Mob, thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for helping me out and you know, helping support the channel. And if you guys want to learn more about that, there's a little join button down below next to the subscribe button, or a link in the description if you don't see that. But thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always enjoying the content. And I'm just, you know, very happy to be here and blessed where I am because of you guys. And I just want to say quick thank you and appreciate you all so much. If you're seeing this right now, thank you. And I'm glad you enjoyed the content today. Until next time though, guys, we'll see you back here again on Monday for another one. And then until next time, peace out, guys.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time, coming with the best XP.